Moonshine Valentine, written by Tegan Maher, narrated by Meritt North. Introduction. It's Valentine's Day, and Noelle has no idea what to get for Hunter. While she's getting her hair cut and tossing around gift ideas, Coralee's long-term boyfriend pops in and declares his undying love via a marriage proposal, breaking rule numero uno of their relationship clause. He's only the first to fall, though. When the men of Keyhole Lake start acting like lovesick lunatics, Noelle and Rae have to put their heads together to figure out what happened before the whole town goes loopy in love or someone ends up in jail. This story falls in between Book 4, Murder and Mayhem, and Book 5, Murder and Marinade, in the Witches of Keyhole Lake Mystery series. Chapter 1. So, what did you get Hunter for Valentine's Day? Coralee, my hairdresser, and the owner of the local beauty parlor / gossip mill, asked as she tilted me back to put my head in the sink. I'd been fretting about that very issue when I'd made the impromptu stop to get my hair cut. I'd managed to push it to the back of my mind, sort of, but her question brought the stress crashing back. I sighed. Nothing yet. He already has everything I would think to buy him. I'm horrible at coming up with good gifts. Valentine's Day, Christmas, birthdays, they gave me hives because I always ended up buying something lame at the last minute because I couldn't think of anything cool. True to form, it was Valentine's Day, and though I'd been agonizing over what to get him for a month, I still didn't have a clue. It was our first one together, and I wanted it to be perfect. Not mushy, though, because that just wasn't us. Unfortunately, that ruled out the easy stuff, like frou-frou cards and candy hearts and crap like that. As Coralee's fake nails massaged my scalp, the worry faded partly away again. It was impossible for me to stay stressed when she was doing that. Way too soon, she finished rinsing my hair and was putting a towel around my head. "Sugar, you better think of something. Today's the day." I huffed out a breath. "You don't have to tell me. I was hoping inspiration would strike while you were washing my hair, but no such luck. What did you get Buddy?" She shrugged a shoulder. "We don't do much of that stuff anymore. Shoot, we've been together 15 years. We figure he's caught me and I've caught him. Besides that, we keep the romance going every day, if you know what I mean." She grinned and waggled her eyebrows at me in the mirror. "Why, just last night he took me up to Truck Pullover in Eagle Gap, then to the Golden Corral afterwards. Nothing says I love you like all-you-can-eat steak." 15 years. I shook my head. What's the trick to keeping it fresh? Belle, the previous owner and resident ghost, popped in before Coralee could answer. "The secret to keeping it fresh," she said, "is to trade 'em in every 10 years. Coralee scowled at her. "Just because you were married 6 times doesn't mean the rest of us have an aversion to a lifetime commitment." She nudged me on the shoulder. "Ain't that right, Noelle?" Before I could reply, Belle humphed. "Says the woman who's been dating the same man for a decade and a half and still lives in her own house." She made a show of looking at Coralee's ring finger. "Either that thing's bare or he bought you the world's tiniest diamond." Coralee furrowed her brow and swatted at her mentor, for all the good it did. Her hand passed right through her. "You know good and well we decided right up front not to get hitched. He has his place, I have my place, and we both agree it works. 'Sides, most of the time we're at one house or the other together anyway. Ain't no need for the state to stick their nose in our bedroom." I'd heard that sentiment 100 times, but it just didn't feel right to me. "I don't know," I said, wrinkling my brow. "I kind of like the idea of settling down with one man, sharing a house and growing old with him. That includes sharing names and finances and, well, everything. Dating is so much work. Besides, it's hard to find a good man. It's not like they grow on trees around here." Coralee's scissors were flying around my head, hopefully trimming my unruly red curls into something I wouldn't need a whip and chair to tame. "Yeah? What happens
Sample complete. Ready to continue?